Sportsman's Adventures is presented by YAMAHA.
It's before dawn in St. Augustine, Florida, and under ordinary circumstances, if someone were to spot a bunch of people hovering over some outboard motors, they'd probably call the police. But these are no ordinary outboards, and these are no ordinary people. This team of engineers from Yamaha begin the day, every day, for months getting the new 425 horsepower engine ready for endurance testing. Now guys, Yamaha just doesn't create a new motor and put it into the market. They spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to make sure the product is perfect. But in order to get real results, you need a real-life test. So our friends at Yamaha asked me to come and do some real-life fishing on their contender for a few days. To help guide us around the waters of St. Augustine, I asked Captain Gibby Gawanzda to help us out. He says that the kingfish are stacked offshore and we're gonna need some kingfish candy. And I think these pokies will do just fine.
Go, baby, that's what I'm talking about.
Only a mama could love that mouth.
Bringing home the snappers. Hey, look at that.
So you may notice that there are a few extra crew members on board today. At the helm, we have representatives from the testing center in Alabama. We also have engineers from Japan. They're there in case something out of the ordinary should happen.
Oh yeah, nice beeliner, look at that one.
But until then, they're happy to have a rod in their hand.
Gibby.
There we go.
Just needed to add a little drag and then it came tight and the fish woke up, huh?
Yes it did, yes it did. I think we got ourselves a little king mackerel here.
Well,
Yeah, well, you know, it took a little longer than I expected, but
it's all right. You know what? No, we got a boat new boat,
new boat, that's right.
new motors,
New live well.
new live well, everything, you know. So the whole idea is that you don't know when you're using somebody else's boat how the boat's gonna lay according to the wind and the current, and that's all part of the fishing.
There we go.
Big fish.
See some color, yeah.
We can get him over on this other side. He's swimming to the right there,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Here he goes, here he goes. Come on.
Ooh,
That's a good one, Henry. Oh!
Hey! That's a good kingfish right there,
Rick,
bud.
we just won the Greater Jacksonville Open with this guy.
Don't let him get the. Watch those teeth. Look at that! Hey, that's what they're talking about. Good job, Kitty.
Hey, I'm gonna have like 20 people calling me for a number tomorrow.
Yo! Hey, man, that's a big kingfish. Where you at, kingfish boys? Who says the flash man can't come out here and catch one? Look, the hook just fell out.
Well, that's that release. That's that quick release.
Dang, let's hold him up here. Can you help me?
No, man, you got him. Come on. Now I got here.
Look at the size of this kingfish. Dang.
Thank you, sir.
Wow! That's a big king dog right there. Watch out now. Those teeth will get you. Oh,
All right.
where's he going? Nice. Gibby, what's this kingfish weigh?
I don't know, man. He's probably like mid-30s.
Dang. Shoot, by the time we get home, he'll be 50.
I don't know if he's gonna win anything, but yeah, he's gonna.
I like it.
He'll smoke.
Yeah, that's what you're looking at.
Yeah.
This is the first phase of really good smoked fish tips. Don't let him get you.
I'm not gonna.
All right, I'm gonna let you have him.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think we can put him in the fish box.
All right.
Sportsman's Adventures is brought to you by YAMAHA. Reliability starts here. Rapala, another great day. Costa Sunglasses, See what's out there. Okuma, inspired fishing. VMC, your expert in hooks. And StarTron, cures and prevents fuel problems.
An entirely new species of extreme predator is moving offshore. The YAMAHA 5.6-liter V8 XTO offshore outboard. Extreme big block thrust and power in the industry's first direct injection 4-stroke. Quiet, efficient, powerful, and proven YAMAHA reliability. More than an outboard, it's a fully integrated power system. The all-new YAMAHA V8 XTO offshore.
As close as you're gonna get to a sure thing for catching billfish is Guatemala.
They're here, man. This has been a 20-year run, buddy. These things haven't left. There's no cycle.
When it comes to sail fishing, this is the real deal.
The amount of sailfish here is ridiculous.
Building Conservation Trust, or BCT, is Coastal Conservation Association's national habitat program. BCT is striving to be the largest program of its kind in the United States by restoring degraded habitats, creating new habitats, advancing the science of coastal habitat and marine fisheries conservation, fostering habitat stewardship, and educating coastal communities of the value of conservation. Visit www.buildingconservation.org to learn more on how you can make a difference.
Thanks for watching Sportsman's Adventures. You can catch all the happenings, contests, and appearances by visiting us on sportsmansadventures.com. There you can find us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, but best of all, you never have to miss a show because you can find full episodes of Sportsman's Adventures along with tips and techniques, bonus clips, and even some bloopers. Also, if there's a product that we use during the show that you would like more information on, you can find links to our sponsors at the bottom of the home page.
Established in 1565 by the Spanish Empire, St. Augustine is known as the oldest city in the United States and has definitely seen its share of history. The Castillo di San Marco is probably one of the most popular attractions, but without a doubt, the most famous person to live in St. Augustine was Henry Flagler. Today, St. Augustine is a popular tourist attraction where visitors can walk along narrow brick-lined streets and experience living history.
Kingfish.
Another king? God, dude, another good king.
Tommy, you got a big kingfish. Good job.
Remember, that's pretty light. He's got to be hooked in the corner of his mouth. It's yeah. Maybe all these
Big
kingfish
fish.
ate all my mangoes.
Maybe. Good. The line. Oh, easy. More. Real. Doing good. Keep coming.
I got
See him.
color.
Keep going. Rod tip out.
Careful, because that
There you
weight's
go.
going to be out there.
Keep going. Easy.
That's it. Yep. It's all right.
Good.
Real.
Real.
He's good.
Okay. So what we're doing out here is we're out here doing a lot of testing.
There we go.
At the same time, we're putting all these Yamahas, the new Yamahas, under fishing conditions, idling, spinning the boat around. Certainly, Helm Master's being tested here. There we go, look at that! Hey! So the idea is to test these motors under fishing conditions. And certainly that's what we did. We ran 30 miles or so offshore trying to catch some mangrove snappers. We got some other types of small snappers, but the kingfish seem to be all over this structure. So man, you never look a gift horse in the mouth. And the best part about this is that these motors are being tested in fishing situations. Running hard to the spot, idling to the spot, spinning around chasing a fish. That's what Yamaha does, is they make sure that everything before it comes completely to market, it's ready to go with lots of hours. Every day during these next couple days, start the motor at 6 and we don't turn it off till 7 that night. So it's kind of cool. Yeah.
Sportsman's Adventures is brought to you by Power Pole, Swift, Silent, Secure, Contender Boats, always in the game. Building Conservation Trust and the Coastal Conservation Association, partners in conservation. Casa Vieja Lodge, experience 5-star angling in beautiful Guatemala. Williamson Lures, for the pelagic playground. And Suffix, always use the best line.
Pump up the performance in all of your engines. Kick your gas into gear with StarTron.
It's one of the most ancient forms of hide-and-seek known to man. And nobody knows how to play the fishing game better than the backcountry guides and offshore captains of the Florida Keys and Key West. Ready or not, here we come.
I left the real world for this. This is my office. When the world's right, southeast wind, sun at my back, finding those color lines. Nervous water means it's go time. Right rod, right tackle. On the ride home, I scout for the next day. I pull in and start all over again. And that's the best thing about it.
Fish on! What's that? That was live action, live action. Oh, yeah, we got double up.
Nice! Here we go. Whoa! Whoa! So Gibby, I use these rods and reels for sail fishing on the East Coast, down in Guatemala.
Yep.
This is the Akuma.
I'm listening, I'm just pulling this guy around.
Andros. Huh? What'd you say?
I was listening, this guy just got me around the boat.
This is the Andros 16, man. Really smooth drags. I'll take my clicker off. And we load them up with a Makira medium to heavy.
Well, they're definitely getting it done today, for sure. I mean, that one we caught, earlier, what was that? 35 pounds?
Yeah. Yeah. This is awesome, man. So, this is the time of year to come up to Northeast region, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I know all the guys I ever talked to on the Yamaha Pro program, they all used to love to come to this tournament. I guess because the weather was good and a lot of fish to catch.
Yeah, man, I mean, we get some, you know, like you can fish them. You don't have to have, you know, you don't have to have a big boat. You can see there's a couple of flats boats out here. And I mean, one of the guys that won the big tournament one year, I mean, he had like a John boat. He caught the winning fish right off the beach, you know?
Wow. And that's what happens too, is the fish get right in there tight, right?
Mm-hmm, yep, some of the bigger ones are caught on the beach. Oh man, double up. Nice.
There we go.
All right, let me see if I can get this guy.
See how light that tip is? Perfect. Uh-oh. Did we just become one?
Nope.
My stinger got your stinger? I think we got
cross swords.
Our stingers are stung.
Yep. All right.
Look. Oh, see, this is how I know how you... See, you did that so that you could show that yours is bigger than mine. They're laying side by side.
Right. So,
how did you do that?
Well, you know, I knew which one to grab. I was like, that one sounds like it's a little bigger. I don't want to get outfished in my hometown, man. Ooh, come on.
We just broke that wire on that one. That's to let that guy go.
No, that was a good release. That was a good release.
Help you with that.
All right. There we go.
Come slide on back a little bit further. Short legs, you know.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
All right.
There we go. All right. I need my pliers. They're right here in my pocket.
I got you right here.
Dude. You know, what a great fish to bring the kids and the wife to catch on a beautiful day. You know, you're boating.
Yep. And I mean, in this area, you know, you can get a little cobia every now and then, or, I mean, we've even had sailfish come up.
Right.
A buddy of mine caught a dolphin here the other day, so, you know.
So this fish is probably about 12 pounds, I'd say.
Yeah, he might just be out of snake range.
Yeah, just a little bigger.
Yeah, we're gonna try. Let's try again. Another one.
You snaked my snake.
I did. You got this. That's all right. That's all right.
Well,
where my snake's at, you know?
This is what's so cool. And you know, to think that we're just out here fun fishing while we're putting some time on the new Yamahas. That's what's so cool. Yeah, we let Yamaha pay for the gas.
There you go. And you know what? I mean, even with, you know, all three motors, we're still staying at the right, you know, the right speed, right trolling speeds, not washing the pogies out. They keep hitting.
Well, with the new exhaust system, that's one of the things I think people are going to really go crazy for, Gibby, because with the exhaust not coming out through the hub at low trolling speed, the amount of bubbles and the whitewash that we're usually accustomed to seeing, especially with a triple setup,
right,
is not going to be anything. It's almost like fishing out of an inboard boat.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, also when we're trolling earlier today, you know, you don't see the huge white bubble trail that we normally do on,
you know, some guys only fish off of one motor. I don't see any need to only be one motor here. This is awesome.
There you go.
And then, gosh, throw them in reverse, 300% better than they ever were before, because you don't have the bubbles coming out of the prop wash. They're coming out above the lower unit, and so it's 300 times more efficient.
Sportsman's Adventures is brought to you by Ameritrail. Load, launch, relax. Maverick Boat Group, makers of premium boat brands Maverick, Hughes, Pathfinder, and Cobia. Soft Science, supreme comfort footwear. The American Fishing Tackle Company, any fish, any water, since 1958. The Florida Keys and Key West, come as you are. And Garmin, join the club.
An entirely new species of extreme predator is moving offshore. The YAMAHA 5.6-liter V8 XTO offshore outboard. Extreme big block thrust and power in the industry's first direct injection 4-stroke. Quiet, efficient, powerful, and proven Yamaha reliability. More than an outboard, it's a fully integrated power system. The all-new Yamaha V8 XTO Offshore.
I'm here with Mr. Kokubo-san. Thank you so much for having us here and the testing that you guys are doing. I want to ask you, how many years did it take for this motor to come to market?
Oh, actually, we spent many times, at least beyond your expectation.
A lot longer than we expected, for sure. So now that the motor has been introduced, the XTO 425, how do you like it?
I love this motor. So because this motor has many new features: electric steering, direct injection, and Hellmaster system. So very nice future.
5.6 liter, guys. There's nothing that big out there on the market. Now, one last question. There's many applications for this motor. So where do you see it going, on what size boats?
So I think bigger center console, cabin, and express. So not only quad, triple, twin application, but also single application like a bay boat.
Big bay boats.
Yeah.
They'll be available at all the dealers. And what about the warranty?
5 years. Of course.
5 years, of
Yeah,
course.
of course.
Well, thank you for all your dedication and hard work. Guys, remember this. A 32-foot center console was a big boat in 2002. Now, as you could tell, what size boats are we going to have in 2025 or even 2030? It looks like to me Yamaha's already ahead of the game. All right. Wow, what a mess.
Oh man, yeah. That's why you have the stinger on there.
So Gibby, you asked me about low pressure.
Yeah.
What do you think? The closer the storm got,
yep, the more
the bigger the fish and the more bites. This is a big fish here, bub.
You got a good one?
Or he's just a small fish hooked in his tail or something. This guy's going away.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Still got yours?
Yeah. He seems, typical size that we've been catching today. He's getting a little angry out here.
Yeah, man. He's still taking. Look.
All right, mine's normal size.
Crazy, isn't it? Uh-oh. We may be getting in trouble here.
If I can get in your way, just fired up.
Yeah, man.
You like ready?
Yeah, man. You good? Wow. I need to go fast. Ugh. It's a nice fish here, bub.
All right, Rick, I got that one released.
It's a nice fish, bub.
Yeah?
Think so. Either that or we got him hooked funky. Look at him. He's pinwheeling, so he's hooked funny.
Yeah.
There we go.
Tell you what, it's nice to have the Yamaha techs here to
man.
grab the boat, man. Extra
How
set of hands.
nice is this that we get invited to do these break-ins and these testing sessions where you just hooked in a bad spot.
He's hooked in a bad spot. He came on that bait hard.
Yeah, man.
Got himself in the stomach. All right.
Thought he was really big. He's Murphy size.
Come on, buddy.
Come on. But they spend hours and hours, 300, 400, 500 hours testing these motors.
Yep.
Do a 20-hour check, a 20-hour oil change, and then treat them just like most consumers.
I mean, what do they do, for the guys like me who are, not always showing up on a 100-hour oil change. And
oh, they know that guy. They know that guy. So we're pretending to be all the guys.
So
Every problem, every excuse that we've ever heard about something, we're trying to recreate that now so that we can recognize if we have a problem. That's awesome. That you spend brand new motors and go pull 400 or 500 hours on consecutive day after day after day. We run them through a fishing situation like this. 1 minute slick calm, next minute thunderstorms, next minute mud, you know what I mean? It's just because of a low tide off St. Augustine, you know? It's just so cool that we try to simulate at Yamaha what that consumer's gonna do.
I hear you, man. What do you think?
I think it's time for me to pass the crown. You get the crown for the day.
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
Because you've had a great day.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
And what that means is you can crown royal or princess crown, whichever you want to wear.
Let's go crown royal.
Okay.
All right.
This is how I look when I'm ready to go.
Keep up with the latest Sportsman's Adventures news and events by logging into our website at sportsmansadventures.com and following us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Coming up next week on Sportsman's Adventures with Captain Rick Murphy.
Captain Ridge Murphy takes his dad, that's me, to Key Largo, Florida for a day of fishing. The tarpon are jumping, and we found a big pumpkin ball full of big red fish.
Wow.
On the Ricky Red Ride.
Are we in?
With a big old redfish.
Are we in? Where are we? We in Louisiana?
I'm not supposed to go to Louisiana till next week. I don't know what this whole
Maybe
thing is
this
all
is
about.
to get us started.